Hi, Susan of Inner Wisdom Healing Arts. Thanks for joining me on my channel today. I'm an energy medicine practitioner. I'm certified in Brennan Healing Science and Quantum Healing Hypnosis. I have a practice in central Pennsylvania, Carlisle, Pennsylvania, but I also do remote sessions over Zoom or even FaceTime. So let's talk about distraction today. How is distraction affecting your ability to receive your guidance? Perceive your guidance is a good way to put it. I was inspired to do this session today by, I was listening to an old hypnosis session from a client who had asked about how she could improve receiving her guidance. And the biggest thing that they had to say is that she was too distracted. She needed to put down her phone. Can you relate? Can you relate? I have a love-hate relationship with my phone, right? It's a great tool. I mean, our lives are on our phones anymore. Our calendars, our appointments, our photos, oh my God, our books, our connections, social media, so many distractions. You know, we really need to get disciplined. We really need to get disciplined and use them wisely. I know I do. I'm going to speak for myself. You know, I take ownership of that. Man, I just like, someone said to me the other day that they set a timer when they're on social media. Great idea, because it's so easy to, you know, scroll, you know, and there you go, time flies by. It's addicting. It's designed to be addicting. It's like, oh, one more, oh, a little, you know, it's like, you know, or something catches your attention and you go down a rabbit hole of, oh wow, what's going on with that, and you know, blah blah blah. You know, it gets your heart racing. And so let's back it up. Let's back this up and go back to, how can I improve receiving and perceiving my guidance, strengthening my connection to my higher self? And this is what I hear over and over and over again from my clients in hypnosis sessions, from their higher self and their guides. Okay? Step away from the distractions. Take time in nature, in quiet, and meditation. Because if you don't, we're constantly filling that space with noise and, you know, the latest stories. It's taking time to do nothing and fill the space with nothing. Learn to be the observer and the listener for periodically throughout your day. Not even just, oh, I'm going to meditate for, you know, 5 or 10 minutes in the morning. You know, if that's all that feels doable, then go for it. You don't have to meditate for hours on end for it to be effective. But what I do find is that you learn to be the observer throughout your life, because our guidance comes in many forms. You know, it's that book showing up. It's you know, I've had videos pop up. This is really relevant for me. You know, oh, I needed this piece of information or this solution. You know, it can come in many ways, but we have to be paying attention. You know, we have to have those aha moments going, oh yeah, this is what I need right now. Otherwise, we're just flying from one thing to another, you know, filling that space, and it's bogging us down. I know my head, if I'm on social media too long, it just does something to my head and my energy that it's like I need a cleanse from it. I need to clear. If I'm watching, binge watching too much, that's one of the outs. Everybody loves a good story, right? We love stories, and it's like, so binge watching is like, one more chapter. I'll have to see what happens next. And they're so good at, hooking you in at the end of of one series. Oh my God, what's happening? What's going to happen next? It's being able to discipline ourselves in a way that we are really making healthy time. And it might mean taking social media off your phone. I've had to do that. I've had to take it off my phone for a while. There's great things on social media. I have groups that I'm connected to that I value, that are important to me, but sometimes just not having it on my phone, having it on my laptop is better. It keeps me from, no matter where I am, grabbing from my phone and just filling space. Instead of just taking a moment, I heard somebody, I don't remember who I was listening to, they had an interesting way of saying, take time to be bored. Stop filling your space. So do me a favor, drop some comments below. I'd like to know, what is your relationship with distractions? What is your relationship with social media? How do you handle it? Do you have difficulty receiving and perceiving your guidance? Hypnosis is a great way to strengthen that connection. So visit my website, see what you think about what I have to offer and how it might benefit you. I'll see you soon.